Hello everyone, a very good morning to all of you. Welcome to the Officers Adda 24/7, the special session of your BRBL subject in the English medium language. As you know that day by day we are finishing the summary of the act. This session is very much important so that you can easily get the questions, easily get the content, concept, etc. So that's why this session is very much important. My voice is audible? Lavanya ma'am, Gopal sir, my voice is audible to all of you? Give me a quick reply. Gopal sir, Lavanya ma'am, my voice is audible to all of you? Shiva sir, my voice is audible? Give me a quick reply. Okay now, that's great. So, what we are going to start today, we are going to start a very important act, and that act name is SARFAESI Act. That act name is called SARFAESI Act. So let's start with the SARFAESI Act and then we will do the question. Okay. So SARFAESI Act is basically what it signifies. SARFAESI Act. SARFAESI Act basically suppose if the borrower is not able to pay the money to the bank or financial institution. So generally we go to the court. Right now, generally we go to the court. But we have another option also. So what is the another options? We will go through in the SARFAESI Act. So this act was enacted with the aim to provide a structured platform to the banking sector for managing its mounting NPA stock, or to allow the bank and financial institution to take the possession of security and sell them. So class, under the SARFAESI Act now, under the SARFAESI Act, first of all, amount will be declared as NPA. Second step, the bank and financial institution will take the possession of the security, and the third step will be they will sold the security. So this is the step that the bank have to follow. Okay, this is the step that the bank or financial institution have to follow. Okay, the next one is the act has been largely perceived of facilitating asset recovery and reconstruction. Asset recovery, that whatever the security that is deposited by the borrower to the bank and financial institution. Okay, now prior to the act, it means before SARFAESI Act, the legal framework relating to the commercial transaction lagged behind, rapidly changing the commercial practices and financial sector reform, which led to slow the recovery of defaulted loans and mounting the level of NPA of the bank. As we know that, suppose if the borrower is not able to go to repay the loan, so the bank or financial institution will generally go to the court, right? But court takes so much time. The court takes so much time, so it is not possible. Okay, so it is not possible for the bank to just recover the loan from the borrower. So that's why this SARFAESI Act come into picture. Okay, that's why this SARFAESI Act come into picture. So now let's start with the question and answer. This is the only first paragraph then question, because SARFAESI Act have a 6 to 7 chapter. So each chapter we will first of all study the summary and then we will do the question. Number one question: SARFAESI Act is applicable to the housing finance company whose name is notified by the central government. This is right or wrong? Tell me. Yes, class. This is right or wrong? Question number one. Question number 1, it is on the screen. So you have to tell me that whether under the SARFAESI, the housing finance company whose name is notified, that is applicable or not. So for the first one, you are absolutely right. Sorry, second one, this is the true statement. Okay, class, this is absolutely the true statement. So you have to understand. Now, class, next question, whether movable security, movable means that can be moved from one place to another place. Okay, that can be moved from one place to another place. So whether movable security is in possession of the bank can be sold by the bank without the intervention of the court. Yes, third one. What is the right answer of third? And class, do not forget to like the session, subscribe our channel. Once you subscribe the channel, then the session will be automatically come in your mobile. So Pawan sir say third one C, third one Lavanya ma'am C. Okay, okay, okay. Third one Gopal sir D. No, until the count. Are Baba Gopal sir. The statement is very, very simple. The question is asking that without intervention of the court that is possible or not. You have to say yes, ma'am, because SARFAESI Act is there. That's it. No need to think the stories. Only the simple question is asked. You have to tell me the simple answer. That's it. Okay, Gopal sir. So third one, C will be the right answer. Excellent class. Keep it up. Now, as per law existing today, the mortgage security cannot be sold without the court intervention. Is it correct? Hanji class. Fourth one. It means without court intervention that is not possible. Acha, without court intervention is that it is not possible for that suppose to take the money from the borrower. That is so simple. Apply the logic. Apply the logic. Question is very simple. The mortgage property, the mortgage security cannot be sold without the court intervention. The answer is no. No, no. Now tell me the answer. No, no. First of all, try to give the answer and then try to give the answer and then the answer is no, na. So, no, the SARFAESI Act has now made the provision that without intervention of the court, we can just take the money from the borrower. Last, due to the recent amendment, transfer of no, no, no. B is the right answer because we have done the SARFAESI. Exactly, class. Exactly. Poonam ma'am, Mamta ma'am. बहुत बढ़िया. Next. Provision of SARFAESI apply to which securities? That is very good question. Provision of SARFAESI apply to which securities? Tell me, class. Which security? Which security, class? Question is very simple. Poonam ma'am. Ma'am, Poonam ma'am, just think this question related to the SARFAESI Act. So here, Pawan sir, Lavanya ma'am, and Mamta ma'am, you are absolutely right. See, ma'am, where the security interest, ma'am, in the diagram of SARFAESI, if you remember the ray diagram, we have just written this word security interest are created for the repayment of financial assistance given by the bank and financial institution. So this is the exact answer. Fifth one, C is the okay, galti se ho gaya, koi nahi, but C is the right answer. Okay, ma'am? You know, these types of mistake, I just want that you people not do in the exam. And you can see that this session is so much lengthy. We have started this session from 3rd of April, I think. And today May is going on, and almost all the act we have done. And this session is very, very much important. Same session I'm just doing at evening also at 9 p.m. in the bilingual language. So if you want to join the, or if you just want to revise the act again, you can just join the bilingual session at 9 p.m. daily, because this summary is the key to success in the exam. Okay, cool. Next. In Mardia case, Mardia Chemical, again important case, what did the Supreme Court declare as invalid? Entire SARFAESI Act, creation of security interest, formation of Reconstruction Company, or condition to pay 75% of the amount as precondition while performing appeal to the DRT. What is declared as invalid? What is declared as class invalid? Tell me. What is declared as class invalid? Invalid means that is not up to the mark. Exactly. Shiva sir, Mamta ma'am, Pavan sir, Ghosh sir, you are absolutely right. This was declared invalid. Now only 50% amount they have to pay. 50%. If they want to appeal to the DRT or to DRAT, only 50% amount, only one time they have to pay. Okay, so this is absolutely the right answer. Great. Next, again paragraph. Okay, paragraph. SARFAESI Act provide for the manner of enforcement of security interest by the secured creditor without intervention of court and tribunal. We know that this is the basic purpose of the SARFAESI Act. Okay, as per SARFAESI Act, any person aggrieved by the order passed by DRT. Okay, any person aggrieved by the order passed by the DRT can file appeal to appellant tribunal, exactly, from DRT to DRAT. Under SARFAESI, any person aggrieved by the order passed by DRT have an opportunity to go or appeal to the DRT. Okay, subject to maintainability of the appeal. It means same 50% amounts they have to pay. These tribunals are constituted by central government for various state as per the provision of DRT Act, as we know that. Ma'am, when you will provide PDF of Combined Summary Act, Puna ma'am, in the Power Pack revision batch, I will give you this PDF. Okay, ma'am? In the Power Pack revision batch, I will give you this provision. Okay, this session. Okay, class, is that clear? This is the key to success. As you can easily see that we are just revising all things. Okay, class. Chaliye. Next one. The Act also provides setting of the Asset Reconstruction Company, which acquire NPAs from bank and financial institution by raising the fund from the qualified buyer. Exactly. As the diagram we have seen that the borrower have taken money from the bank and financial institution. In that case, if borrower is not able to pay the money, then the security interest will be transferred to the ARC company. Okay, the security interest is given to the ARC company. ARC company will search the qualified buyer. Okay, so this statement is written here. So setting up the ARC company which acquire MPA from the bank, and they will raising fund from the qualified buyer by issuing the security receipt. This is very important. Okay. It enable ARC to take possession of secured asset of the borrower exactly, including right to transfer and release the secured asset. ARC buy. ARC purchase the impaired asset from the bank and financial institution, thereby cleaning the balance sheet of bank and permitting them to focus on their normal banking business, because bank is not free class. Bank is not free that they sold the property or just take money from the borrower. So that's why this ARC concept is come into picture. So this is the reason class ARC come into picture. ARC will buy the assets of bank. They will give money. Now it is a work of ARC company that from this security interest they have to search for the qualified buyer. So this is a simple diagram that I have already told you in the paid batch also. So always try to keep this diagram. Borrower, bank and financial institution not able to pay the money, they will search ARC. They will give security interest to ARC. ARC will search the qualified buyer. This is the proper way. This is the proper diagram of this one. Okay. The last one is, in the plain word, it is take over the loan and advance from the bank for the purpose of recovery. Bank is only made to work in a banking sector. That's it. To do the normal business. Okay. If the bank will stop working, as you can easily see in the corona also, bank and hospital were doing the work. Because once they stop the work now, I think our life, the routine of the life will be damaged. So that's why they have to work. And because of that reason, the ARC company come into picture. So ARC company will act as they will help the bank to just give money from the borrower. That's it. Okay, now. So this is all for today's. Now let's do the question. The SARFAESI Act is applicable to the pledge securities. Tell me, class. Yes, class. First one. The SARFAESI Act is applicable for pledge security also. So in the paid class, we have learned to whom the SARFAESI Act will apply. So tell me the exact reason. It is applied to the pledge security. The answer is totally false. Good. For enforcement of mortgage security, the court intervention is required. Court intervention is required. Second one. Court intervention is required. And class, do not forget to like this session, subscribe the channel. Excellent, Poonam ma'am. So there's a no requirement of this, false. Done? Okay. Bank and financial institution can issue the notice for enforcement over security under SARFAESI only if the security are not in the possession of creditor and only when the account is classified as what? Just think the concept. The account is classified as dash, then only the bank will give security receipt to the ARC company. The account is classified as what? Whether it is NTA, NPA, NEFT or what? Exactly, Lavanya ma'am. It will declare first of all as a NPA. The account will declare as a NPA. Excellent. If the borrower does not pay within how many days after notice by secured creditor, it means the secured creditor will give notice to the borrower in how many days? and the creditor can then dash off the security. We have just learned this. Whether it is 30 days or 60 days, I'm just giving you the hint. 60 days or 30 days. Hint. I'm just giving you the hint. The borrower does not pay within 30 or 60 days after the notice by secured creditor. Secured creditor means bank and financial institution. The creditor can dash the security. So you have to tell me the creditor can sale or possession in this 30 or 60. I have given you the option. Exactly, Poonam Bhattacharya ma'am. Keep it up, ma'am. For last one class, 60 days, and this is possession. First of all, the bank will take possession. No. बहुत बढ़िया पूनम ma'am. Keep it up. Good Shiva sir. Excellent Lavanya ma'am. These questions are the crux of the SARFAESI Act. These questions are the crux of the SARFAESI Act. Done? Okay, let's do the next question. If borrower, same question, 4, yes, okay, it's the same question. Fifth, yes class, after receipt of notice from secured creditor for repayment of dues by borrower, the borrower is legally prevented from transferring his property in any way. Tell me class. The question of fifth one. After receipt of notice from the secured creditor for the payment of dues by the borrower is legally prevented from transferring his property in any way. I think that is very, very simple question. Fifth one. Exactly, Poonam ma'am. Baba, once the fifth is false. This is absolutely true, ma'am. Ma'am, after the receipt of notice, now the borrower cannot do anything with the property. The fifth one is absolutely true because notice is already given now. Notice is already given, ma'am. So that's why he cannot do anything. Okay. I hope so you understand. After the notice of receipt, now the borrower cannot do anything with the property. It's a true statement. Excellent. Now, on the request of secured creditor means bank, financial institution, district magistrate or chief judicial magistrate can take possession of security for handing over it to the creditor. That is very good question. That is very good question. 6-1 again. Again, very good question. On the request of secured creditor, the district magistrate or chief judicial magistrate can take possession of security for handing it toward the creditor. Creditor is bank and financial institution. 6th one. Absolutely. Ghosh sir, Poonam ma'am, Pavan sir, Lavanya ma'am. Excellent. This is ma'am true statement. This is true statement, ma'am. The district magistrate and chief metropolitan on the request, ma'am. Na, on the request we can do it. On the request we can do it, ma'am. This is absolutely right, ma'am. 6-1 absolutely right. Okay? Okay. When the management of company is taken over by the secured creditor, suppose the company is not giving the money. So the management is taken over by the secured creditor. The director of such company are entitled to compensation for the loss of office. 7th one. Yes, class. The director of such company are entitled to compensation for the loss of office. That is true or false? And class, please do not forget to like the session because the questions are very, very much important. When you will not pay the money now, when the borrower is not pay the money now, secured creditor have so many rights. Secured creditor have so many rights. Excellent, Pavan sir, Shrikant sir. Seventh one, it is a false. The management of the company, if it is taken by secured creditor, the director of such company is entitled to compensation. No, this is not a true statement. Good. When the bank or FI obtain a charge against property, with which authority will the transaction have to be registered under the SARFAESI Act? Tell me, class. Eighth one. Again, a very good question. When the B and FI obtain a charge against property, with which authority will the transaction to have registered under SARFAESI? So whose permission is required? Central Registry, ROC, ROA, Reserve Bank of India. Excellent, Poonam ma'am. Proud of you. With the Central Registry, because the security have to be registered with the Central Registry. So 8th A is the right answer. Keep it up, guys. Keep it up. Next. When the provision of SARFAESI invoked for proceeding against the charged property, when the bank feel that is necessary for recovery, when the RBI direct, when there is a default in repayment by the borrower, or when there is a default in repayment and the bank declare the account as an NPA. That is so simple. That is so simple, class. When under the SARFAESI invoked for proceeding against the charged property. Very simple question, ninth one. Superb, Mamta ma'am. Superb, Mamta ma'am. When the default in repayment and the bank declare the account as an NPA. Excellent, class. Badhiya. Next. Whether existing or future receivable are property. 10th one. Existing or future receivable, that can be received as a property. Yes, no. If hypothecated to the lender or charged to the lender. Tenth one, that is so simple. Answer will be 10th C. Yes, but if and when charged to the lender. Ma'am, in that question, exactly, in that question, Poonam ma'am, the reason is not asked. Yes, that's it. But if and when, but if no, these words are not exact, the reason of the question, reason of the any question. So this cannot be the wordings. Okay, so that's why 10th one A is the right answer. Good trick answer. Last question. From which of the following, from the following, which function is of securitization company? It means, what is the function of securitization company under SARFAESI Act? Acquisition of loan transaction, help the lender in recovery, take legal step against defaulter, acquisition of financial assets from the originator. 11th one. Again, very good question. Again, very good question, class. Eleventh one, बहुत बढ़िया, Pawan sir. Acquisition of financial asset from the originator. So this is absolutely the right answer. That's really very great, sir and ma'am. Keep it up. So class, 11th one, acquisition of loan transaction nahi. Okay. So this is your, again I'm saying this is a selection batch. Revise whole syllabus. You will be feel very comfortable once you get all the syllabus in a detailed form. Okay, so if you want to purchase, if you are a new one, use the code Y391 for the maximum discount. So thank you so much for attending the session. Thank you, guys.